Good afternoon, people. As you'll know from the thumbnail, 1, I'm a Tottenham Hotspur supporter, and 2, it's Camden top. Well, I know a lot of you, I said I wasn't going to purchase this keg. I didn't actually purchase this keg.
Didn't buy it.
I drove out today with an empty keg and I swapped it to someone that's order got packed by Stevie Wonder, because as a lot of you will know, he's back in the building. He's actually
sending out the wrong kegs to people.
He's actually moved with them. I don't know why they didn't sack him. I don't know what's going on there. That's not my problem. But anyway, this gentleman, Greg Wilson, thank you, Greg.
Yeah, cheers, Greg. Nice to meet you, mate.
Someone from our beer groups. He basically offered the keg for free in PerfectDraft keg tips. No one took him up, and I thought I've got to go and do this, and because it's the principle of paying what it is now, about £35 for the keg, which even at 30 something pound, which even after discounts is quite costly for something that I watched Simo Sup's review, and I thought, oh dear. Then I watched Baz's review, which kind of
confused things somewhat.
And then I've been watching the feedback in the groups, and last week when we bought the 3-pack, I had Camden, and then I said, if I don't like it, you're not going to drink it, Michelle.
No, don't bother.
And when she said no, I swapped the Camden for Lionbrow.
Which for me was a no-brainer. Lionbrow or the Camden top.
So yeah, anyway, we always said we'd try and bring you most PerfectDraft kegs. Obviously a lot's changed with obviously Conrad. Remember, Conrad was an Arsenal fan as well. You know, I think the world of Conrad, but that part of him he's actually disappeared on me since they lost in that European game, shall we say. Anyway, just one thing though, Camden and the Arsenal thing, just in case any of you don't know. The old director, owner, was an Arsenal fan. He sold out to AB InBev some years ago, and they just keep the affiliation going because the South London Wallies keep buying the beer. I mean, that Invincible beer. Jesus, thank God I won't have to, hopefully won't have to review that, because I would find that very tough. But one thing I don't understand with Camden is, having gone to the brewery and had a really good time there.
This I would agree with.
Yeah, trying all the stuff there when we did the tour there and everything.
Great staff up there, really great, lovely staff.
Like, we had the Hell's Unfiltered, which was miles better than the rubbish we get on the machine. I mean, this Camden top, one, I don't get it. You've got Bud Light, you've got Tennant's, and this Camden top is in the shops. You know, you can get a can. They had the Italian Pilsner, right, and that's a decent lager. You know, even as a Spurs fan, I've had it on a few occasions. We wanted the pack, but I refused because Camden top was in it, and I said, well, who's going to drink them? Because there was that one, another one. I mean, when it was Michelle's birthday last year, no, it wasn't your birthday, was it? It was our anniversary. Yeah, that's always her birthday anyway. But our anniversary was when we went to Camden last year, wasn't it? And I'm telling you, the limited beers, and whatever happened to them 2 beers we reviewed?
I know, they were
They never ever came out, and they were both top draw. I don't know whether they went to subscribers, to limited things, or whether they're just some rubbish they gave us to. It makes you wonder.
It does.
But Camden can do it, and they can do it on a big scale. Does pay me to say that, as I say, with the affiliation with the South Londoners. That isn't really one there now. They're just clever at marketing, which is fair enough, because AB InBev, like it or lump it, have taken Camden to different heights. You know, it's not just there now. But let's talk about AB InBev. You've got a great machine there. Surely it's better than another average mediocre beer, if that is so.
Because let's face it, most of the beers in our shops nowadays have been lowered so far. They're all like very, very lightweight beers now, or lager tops or whatnot. They've been lowered that far. So why would you need to bring one out on the machine when you've already got lower alcohol beers on there?
And you can get it by the can. Yeah. You know, the whole idea, a lot of us purchased these machines. Back in the day, you couldn't get hardly any of it in the shop. And if it becomes a supermarket machine, it's not going to wash, because they can get all the other rubbish in the supermarket for cheap anyway. Yeah. You know, Stella still stayed at 5%. I know a lot of you will beg to differ on Stella, and I con this review, and I have no need to con anything. There's no benefit to me whether you lot like Stella or not. I've actually got Stella loaded in my machine again.
Stella on the machine is great. from the bowl from the supermarket, it is
Yeah.
good.
So, right, I better, oh, God blimey, I've got to go there and pour it, haven't I?
You have
I had to use
the indoor
the
machine
indoor
because we're a
machine,
bit
'cause-
stocked up with kegs at the moment, and this has been
Right,
a little
I'm
bit
gonna-
impromptu. So he's going to go and pour that beer. How that is going to pour out, first pour, don't know, might be a little bit lively. I'm anticipating that this beer isn't going to be particularly good. Usually before I do a review, I don't watch other people's videos. I like to go in there, have a smell, have a taste, see what I think before I kind of listen to what other people's opinions are. With this particular one, I didn't think we were doing it, so I sat and I listened to Simo's, and I listened to Baz's, all the beer and idea, and yeah, it was a bit conflicting.
Huh?
Oh my goodness, yeah, a bit lively. Okay.
She's kind of a little bit lively, shall we say?
Okay.
Well, you know.
But what I was going to say, if it is quite bland, which I'm thinking there is a possibility of that, I've cut up some fruit, some oranges and some limes, maybe to see if that's going to add a little bit of something to it, if
Well,
we find that to be the case.
I'll give you a little hint. As it was over pouring in there, and I had to slurp the top.
Okay.
Right.
So let's go on the look of this.
It looks like pea water, doesn't it?
We've put this into really, really chill, because I think this is going to be one of those ones that needs to be really, really cold.
And the glass is really cold as well.
And the glass is cold.
Oh, you can feel it.
Yeah, I can actually.
Ice cold.
Yeah, I can see it on the bottom there. It's
Looks like Bud Light.
golden, pale golden colour. Yeah, fair amount of carbonation coming up that glass, and as
Yeah,
you
I
can
can't
see
why.
from the big
I can't see why there's loads of bubbles building up, because as you know, the glass was literally
4 finger
clean.
head is
Yeah, it's settled a bit. It was a 5.5 finger a minute ago, so.
yeah. Are you getting any kind of aroma from that? I wouldn't be expecting a lot.
There is a little bit of zesty there. Like you say, you're going to get your sweet malts on it because it is
Yeah,
of the weaker one. But
that is a sweet malt that's coming through
there is a little bit of zestiness, and the one thing that I've been told is you're not getting. Remember, this is a lemon lager, so I expect a big rush of lemon.
I'm picking up a little bit of zestiness, but I couldn't honestly pinpoint. I know that I've read that it's lemon puree that they've added to this.
Perhaps
But
they were tight with it, like when Tiny Rebel did it. That was really nice. They did the lime one.
oh, the first batch.
The first batch was really nice,
and
and
then
then
they overdid it on
they overdid it on the lime. Totally ruined it. I don't know until we try it. As I say,
Yeah,
I'd only had
it's-
the top bit in there.
I'll tell you what I'd like to try this against. The weaker Fuku that we bought back.
Right, I'll put it in the fridge.
Because the smell of that is what's reminded me. That's
That-
reminded me
That
of.
weaker one of that
The
is
weaker
better than
one.
that.
Just
Good.
the aroma of it. No, you can go first. I want to get through all that foam.
It's the best part. Right.
Okay, you have it then.
Jesus Christ. I love my machine. But Jesus Christ.
Okay, what this reminds me of
Crap.
is if you get
Rubbish.
sparkling Perle water or something like that, and you were to add maybe a small shot of a standard nondescript type of lager, a very generic one, and poured that into an almost pint of Perle water, this is what you would get.
It's like a weakened top deck.
It's so nothing.
It's ice cold, which is really probably helping it. It's really sunny here today.
Yeah, it's a warmer
the
day,
date-
it's
I can
sunny
take a picture,
today.
but it's not worth taking a picture of.
Um,
It's Wednesday, the 8th of May, and it's the 8th. Oh, I can't see the top.
you can't see it.
Just to show you, I'm not conning you. That's when it is.
There's a hint of sweet malt in there, a hint of something zesty. Doesn't particularly taste like lemon to me. It's so barely there. I couldn't tell you that it was lemons if I hadn't read that.
There is a slight lemon, but it's very faint. That is you know what I mean? If you're paying £3 out for £3 a pint or whatever, £2.88, I don't know, with your discounts. I tell you what, Bud Light
was better than that.
Was much better. We had Bud Light on a hot day. We actually did a YouTube live and we were actually buzzing off it. Yeah, when we drank Bud Light again, it wasn't quite the same because we wasn't talking to everyone and wasn't anything.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Robbie Williams could turn up here today and stand here at the bar with me, and that is still not going to be a decent drink. Or the entire
actually had
Tottenham Football Club
beers that class themselves as alcohol free that have been much better than this.
Jesus. I want to give it a positive, but if I'm being honest here, that's probably the worst keg. It's
so watery, it doesn't taste like there's any alcohol in there at all. What is it, 3.4?
3.4, yeah. And it is really sweet all the way through. You're kind of getting your sweet malt with very little bitterness and then a little bit of zest. And it's very... I mean, I think Simo said, you know, you look at the supermarket 3 we did yesterday. Yeah. The hell's better than that.
Yeah, yeah. Miles.
And you know, you buy these machines for quality. I get that people might want a lighter beer, right? That's fair enough.
If you're going for a lighter choice, I would suggest Bud Light over this.
Go for a lighter choice. There's 4%ers and things. You know, that's just. I haven't tried it in a can, and obviously when we went there last year, this one wasn't out.
And I don't think it would be one that I would have rushed to try anyway.
On a hot summer's day in August when we went there, I'd give it a shot, yeah. But that is absolutely poor. This is not what you're buying a perfect draft for, is it? This is just wrong. You know. I mean that description, I can't be bothered to read it all to you, but I'll put it in with us right up.
So nothingy.
They're trade descriptions. That should be in it. Trading standards, because that is nothing like all that. This hop and that hop. What hop?
Like I say, it tastes like fizzy water with an inch of a very generic log.
I just can't bring myself to give it a positive. Even like I say, it's 20 degrees today, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
almost. I think 18 tonight. That is rank. No, like I say, I've always stuck up for them against everything that I possibly can. But that is just no. Yeah, I couldn't advise anyone to spend their hard-earned money on that. Luckily, as I say, I didn't have to give an empty keg for it. I don't even know if my dog's going to drink that, if I'm honest with you. The Rottweiler will look at that, I'm telling you, and go, see you later, mate. I don't know whether we could mix it with either the... we've got Left Summer in, you can't really mix it with that.
No, you'll ruin
we've
Left
got
Summer.
A Stella UK one we've just put in, and we've got the 4.8 Mahou. So it might be able to mix it as a top in a couple of the other two. But that's just... No, sorry.
There are soft drinks that are better than that. I don't see a lot of point in the alcohol-free ones. A lot of them aren't very good. There are some of them that are exceptions to the rule. If you told me this was an alcohol-free drink beer, I would say it's not a very good one. So that's kind of along the lines that I'm putting out, because you can't. Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Table Pale Ale, whatever, Table Lager.
Yeah, table beer.
And it was 2.9%. Do check back the review. But it had some go in it.
Badgered me to try that. I said, no, I don't want it. I'm not going to like it. I don't want to not like one of your beers. He said, just try it and tell me what you think.
Very confused.
And it had so much flavour. This has no flavour. Oh, come on.
It's just nothing. It's like if you went to Tesco's, when you had your Tesco's, what was it? Tesco's Value 4-pack of beers. With a little bit of, there is a little bit of sweet malt and a little bit of zest, but it's very, very minimal. Right, I've got to score this, and would I drink it again?
No.
No way, Pedro. I don't know how we're going to get through that keg. Would I recommend it?
No.
No, sorry. And I've got to go on and rate my beer of 2 out of 10. I don't know what Michelle's deciding there, but I'm giving it a 2 because...
Rate my beer of 1.
Never done that.
It's just nothing. There's nothing
well.
there. I've had alcohol-free beers with miles more taste to them than that has. It's not good.
We were going to try.
Wasn't even worth wasting my little bits of fruit like that.
It's not worth it. Put the fruit in the fridge. I can go with decent
Yeah,
beers.
I can go with something else.
No, maybe that's something to look at another time, but I can't recommend it. I know that's my Christmas card list gone with Perfect Draft, but I'd rather be honest.
Bonjour, people.
Bye.